be honest, is he better than Butayev? Is he better than Virgil Ortiz? Is he better than Connor Bean? Is Stanley? I mean, is Mario Barrios better than any of those four individuals I named?
Boxing math does not matter. So we can't go off of is this person better than the other person? This person. We got to go off of when they fought him at the time they fought him. That's what matters. And the reason why I say that is because if you want me to answer the question directly, I'm fine with that. No, Barrios is better than probably, I'll say 65% of the names that you name. No, he's not. But that doesn't matter because we have to talk about the instant
I named four names.
Context matters. If you don't, but wait. I said that to give you the leverage of. I'm not saying someone's skill for skill is better than the other because none of that matters because we're talking about boxing. Matchups make fights. So I'm like, just because someone stylistically or someone's skill level wise looks better than the other person, when we're talking about the level that we're talking about, it all comes to styles because styles always incorporates game plans, which incorporates this is how I can take advantage of it because my style is a specific way. So basically what I'm saying is when it comes to Keith Thurman, I always talk about we live in the now. We live in what's happening now. What is Keith Thurman's age? How much older does he is than Errol Spence? How much older he is than Terrence Crawford? Why do we not appreciate what he did in his prime, but we appreciate what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are doing now when they're supposed primes, but they're much older than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman beat these guys in their prime and did amazing things when we're talking about between 25 to 30 years old, really 25 to 29. Earl Smith and Terrence Crawford are doing what they're doing from 30 to now going on to like 37. There's nothing wrong with nothing being a late bloomer. That's cool. But I'm like, why can't we look in retrospect and say, damn, Keith Thurman did amazing things at a very young age, dealt with injuries, but now he's back in the same position. Now he's back literally close to being in the same position, but we're acting as if he's washed. He's not washed. He's literally a year younger than Terrence Crawford and a year older than Earl.
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Accomplish more at a younger age. Like, why do we have to be so of now?
Can I answer the question?
Absolutely.
The reason is in boxing, what we look at, we don't look at, and if we want to look at history, that's cool. What we look at is what you've done for me now. We look at your latest fights and how you looked in your comebacks. You know what I mean? That's what we look at. The reason we look at that is because, yeah, when you were doing what you was doing, I'm rocking with you. You feel me? I thought Keith Thurman was the goods back in the day, bro. I thought he was the next coming. Swear to God, I did. The problem was that when he took that time off, you know what I mean? When he had all not just the injuries, the situations going on, and he wasn't in the ring, and then he came back against somebody like Mario Barrios, right? That's the best version, the best version of Keith Thurman I've seen. Or let me rephrase, not the best, the latest version,
yes,
I've seen. And so I go off of what I've seen lately. The reason I do that is because that's how fluid boxing is. You could be great at Mike Tyson was a knockout artist, bro. He was a knockout artist. And then as time went on and he got in the ring later on in his career, we seen his ass getting touched up and beat the fuck up, bro. And Mike Tyson, he my favorite fighter, bro. Me and Mike Tyson got the same birthday. You feel me? So I rock with my June 30th. I rock with Mike Tyson the long ways.
I think that's a false equivalency though, because we're talking about two different weight classes.
I don't think weight class. I think it's all about what you've done lately. And when I evaluate your performance, your last performance versus anybody else's last performance, that's the only thing I can go off of. I can't go off of what you did 3 years ago. I got to go off of what I've seen recently. That's the only way to be fair in the sport of boxing. If I go off of what I've seen 3 years ago, then damn it, I got to give individuals who are possibly retired now credit and say, oh yeah, 3 years ago he was this, and now
that's moving the goalpost. That's moving the goalpost.